I am Dr. Lynn.
I'm Oprah Davidson.
I am Gideon.
I am Mark.
And
we
are
BAKERpedia
influencers.
Hello, good morning, and good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I'm Gideon Butler-Smith, and welcome to my little nasally voice for allergy season and to a BAKERpedia video where we feature a sponsor named SoFresh. SoFresh is deeply aware and concerned about food spoilage in the US and the rest of the world. They are dedicated to creating innovative technology to combat food waste. Their products will allow food producers, wholesalers, and retailers to lengthen the travel life and overall shelf life of food. This is done with natural, organic products that have no smell or taste or residue, and that food will last longer without requiring refrigeration, therefore saving clients and partners money. The initial target customers or audience for SoFresh are mid-sized bakeries, 10 to 200 million units per year, that are baking whole grain breads with no preservatives. The North American bakery product sector can experience 10 to 12% shelf life spoilage per year. That's where SoFresh's dream comes in. This can all be found on their website, but it's worth mentioning here because it's grand and it's noble. SoFresh envisions the immense 40% of wasted food every year to be reduced to less than 10% by innovations like SoFresh. Food distribution can be expanded so more people can consume nutritious, preservative-free foods, positively affecting health and welfare for everyone. So what if? What if preservatives and dough conditioners are no longer needed to inhibit mold and keep moisture inside the bread during cold storage? This would allow for a pursuit towards clean label faster and more easily. Consumers' desire for clean label products grows your market, contributing to both top-line sales and revenue. The food waste benefits I've already mentioned actually lower food prices over the long term for consumers. SoFresh packaging for bread and baked goods can help you on your journey to a clean label product using the science of fresh to positively save food. The best part of the journey is that your bakery can lower costs while improving your product. You can take cost out of logistics and retail while eliminating the need to freeze. Learn more at SoFresh.com. So let me just talk to you what I've done with the bread test that I did for shelf life. SoFresh discovered methods to isolate food-grade natural extracts, which they embed into packaging and let it vaporize after the bread is packaged. It helps keep bread from molding for at least 10 days by allowing the mold to go to sleep. So I tested their bread packaging using King Arthur Baking Company's supermarket Italian bread recipe because I wanted to see how fast it molds in a regular store-bought plastic bread bag compared to SoFresh's bread packaging with their innovative technology. Held at ambient temperatures with ebb and flow of apartment conditions in Arkansas, my test held in the Walmart bag started molding on day 6 and rapidly got worse as one would expect. So with it molding on day 6, I wanted to test the 10 extra day shelf life with the SoFresh bags. So today is actually day 16 and my loaf proved that there was no mold the 10 days after I first saw mold in the Walmart bag. The torpedo in the SoFresh bag started staling around day 14, which is still a great test, but it intrigued me because I would think there would be less water activity in the torpedo baguette type shape than the loaf, resulting in faster mold growth in the loaf. My hypothesis is that there might have been a spot on my fluted baking sheet or somewhere else in the process I didn't catch for sanitation. This isn't the best loaf of bread you'll ever see by any means, but you can also clearly see the mold inhibiting properties from SoFresh's product, which I personally think is just outstanding. My challenge to bakeries is to make a list of all their mold inhibiting ingredients, including dough conditioners and others, and also cold storage facilities including trucks, and do a cost analysis to see how much you could be saving. I tested bread. I left it on the counter in ambient temperature for 16 days, and every day I filmed it just to see and visually tested it to see where the mold was growing. It was intriguing to me just to watch just the mold growth of how it started on the bottom, and then it infected the atmosphere, and then boom, the whole loaf was covered in mold. And I was very impressed with SoFresh's bag of how it allowed the mold to just go to sleep for a longer amount of time. Like I said, the torpedo shaped loaf in the SoFresh bag lasted about 10 days longer than the torpedo in the Walmart bag. And so there you go. It's not a high quality loaf, like, don't get me wrong, but you got to see the mold inhibition properties, which was the main test, the main variable that I wanted to control, and that I wanted to see how SoFresh would do. Also, lastly, be sure to sign up for Baker Academy for free today at our website, BAKERpedia.com. Membership gets you a whole other level of access to free resources. Guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
I am Dr. Lynn,
I'm Oprah Davidson.
I am Gideon. I am Mark.
and
We
are
are
BAKERpedia
BAKERpedia
influencers.
influencers.